Man, I watch so much stuff, it's hard to keep it straight. It's even hard to keep up in actually writing these reviews and making these videos just to post them on my channel because I watch so much stuff, I forget some of the earlier stuff I watched. This week, I was just browsing what was new on Netflix and I ran across 2017's Alien Arrival. To note, this film has an alternate title of Arrowhead on IMDb. Looks like it was probably small released in 2016. While definitely a B-rated film, this one was pretty decent. Not going to win any Oscars, but reasonably enjoyable with an alright twist. The plot synopsis is basically the galaxy had a war. One side won, but the losing faction had a charismatic psychopathic leader who kept the battle going through terroristic action and other random acts of aggression against the universe. The rebel leader hires the lead character in our film, Kai, to retrieve some data from a spaceship and transmit it back to him. Of course, nothing is ever that simple, especially in a space drama. Something goes very wrong and Kai ends up marooned on this toxic moon. Now, of course, first thing you do when you're marooned somewhere is try to escape. Because doesn't everybody try to escape? And fortunately for Kai, he even has a small window of opportunity to escape, but he misses it. It's awful. I know. What are we going to do? What's poor Kai going to do on this toxic moon? He could die. Now, around this part of the film, if you're paying attention, you will notice that there are some parts that don't quite seem to add up. With this being a B film, they are almost the sort of thing that you can kind of pass off as bad writing, but they're not actually in this case. So keep paying attention. It's important for the end of the film. After missing his window, he ends up being on this moon for at least 3 years. Befriends the busted ship's AI, and somehow mysteriously stays alive. You know, the AI thing is kind of actually interesting. I guess we're going to back up and actually talk about that a little bit. Because if you get lonely, you definitely do some weird stuff. I mean, Tom Hanks had Wilson! In this case, this guy has a computer, which he puts afterburners on and has it float around to talk to, and pretty much follows him wherever he goes. It's kind of interesting. Maybe. Might make the film this much better. Anyway, for a lower-tiered movie, I feel the effects and sets were pretty decent. They all have a reasonable degree of realism, and don't stand out as too hokey. I would definitely say this looks better than most sci-fi films, as far as what's on Sci-Fi Channel by that, but definitely not as good looking as like big budget sci-fi films, like the sort of thing you would actually go see in a theater. So the question is, would I recommend this movie? Well, that actually really depends on who you are as a person. For the average viewer, this would probably fall around a 3 out of 10. It is a B movie. But if you like sci-fi in general, I would say it's a solid 5. Visually, the movie is decent, had an okay plot with good continuity, and a fairly alright twist at the end, which I really don't want to tell you too much more about the film because then I'll give away the twist. And that's the worst part. Nobody wants their movie reviewer to ruin the movie for them. So if you're into this sort of thing, go ahead and give it a go. If sci-fi isn't your thing, maybe give it a pass, but it's still an alright film. As always, keep an eye on my channel for new content. If you like me, go ahead and subscribe, and please come back and check out the rest of my videos. Thanks.